What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 3 of the Trailblazer series. So these are the stats we're starting out with in this one. I want to start off really quickly by planting some things in my herb patch. I'm also going to do another super compost run. I haven't really looked through all the seeds I got from Master Farmer, but I'd definitely be able to plant a bunch of these. Kind of a weird jump here, but I went through the entire patch at Cami, and I decided to come down to RD and do the same thing over here. So I planted a full thing of tomatoes on both sides. I planted a rosemary and guam, and this is the same that the patch is in Cami. That got me a lot of farming levels. I'm up to level 21 now. I'm expecting to get probably level 30 to maybe even 35 if all of these grow without dying when I come back here. Now that I have my GP stack, I can actually buy some feathers for doing AFKing. I have to be careful with how many of these I buy because I want to keep myself a decent amount of GP to where I don't have to go back to the RD Night for quite a bit. I think this should be good for now. Before I start doing bar fishing, there's still one more task I have to do, and that is to catch 50 salmon. There's always these hidden tasks that I just managed to not see. So apparently catch a salmon, just a single salmon, was another medium task. So that's 100 more points for me. So now at this point, what I'm going to be doing is heading over to the Barbarian fishing spot. Finally, I have myself set up to do this. Since I have the tier 1 relic as well, this is all going to instantly go into my bank. I don't have to drop anything, and I'm getting double XP as well, on top of the 8 times XP I believe I have right now. So I'm getting 16 times XP rates throughout all 3 of these skills right now. I'm going to look through pretty much every task I can and make a huge list on easy tasks and medium tasks that I can get done. So I can start rushing towards unlocking other regions and other relics. I have around 15 already on my list right now, but I want to go through and get at least 62 so I have enough total tasks to just go all the way through and unlock the next region. Don't know how long it's going to take, but I did reset my counter up here so you guys can see how much fishing XP I get by the end of it. Speaking of which, there's 50 more points right there for 750 total level. I wasn't quite able to find the 62 tasks that I wanted, but I did get a total of 37 of them written down, which will be a total of 1,080 league points when I finish all of them. Also, in the time I took to plan that, I got another 171k fishing XP and got that up to level 68, which is nice since that's the level I need to enter the fishing guild. Also, as always, if you enjoy the video and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to be notified when I upload in the future. I know for a fact that just showing tasks over and over again can get really tedious really quickly, so I'm gonna try my best to just mention which task I'm doing and just get it done really quick and really try to get through all of these within like a minute and a half of clips. Starting off entering the fishing guild, there is another 50 points. Pickpocket a guard, another 50. I don't know if this counts as the same task or not, but it says to pickpocket Varrock guard, and apparently those are 2 different tasks, just pickpocketing 2 different guards. Cast a blast spell, another 50. These next 2 go together. One is to just smelt a single steel bar, and the next one is to make a steel plate body. So that's another quick 100 points. Well, I forgot to pick up a chef's hat when I was killing goblins, because I need one to enter the cooking guild for another 50 points, so it looks like I'm going back and killing goblins until I get that again. Finally, dude, this is like a 1 in 40 drop rate. Pretty sure I killed about 250 goblins. It was enough for me to get up to 20 prayer just burying all their bones. I got a few more hit points levels from it too. Into the Cook's Guild, another 50 league points. Also, I am only 10 points away from unlocking my next relic, which I'll get from doing this beginner clue that I also got from goblins. If I can manage to get a unique from this, I think I get another 10 points as well. Let's go. 1 step beginner clue and demon feet. Actually, that's pretty cool. I got a unique from that too. That's going to be 20 points from both of those tasks. And like I said, with that, it means I can unlock my next relic. I am 100% sure on which one of these I already want, and that is going to be Fluid Strikes. I showed this at the beginning of my first video, but essentially what it does is it makes your attack speed for all your melee weapons halved. So you're pretty much hitting twice as fast, and you also have 25% increased accuracy. And on top of all that, your hit points regen at a rate of 4 hit points per minute. So you get 4 times the HP regeneration too. So let's go ahead and confirm that one. Also, I was looking at this bar for the relic unlocks, and I'm pretty sure once you get to the point where you unlock the 5th relic, it's literally double the points. Like you need 7,500 to get here, and the final relic is 15k. I really don't see myself getting this far for a very long time. Before I continue doing these tasks, I'm pretty sure it's been long enough to where all of my allotments and my herbs should be grown, and fingers crossed that none of them died. Everything in my RD patch is fully grown. 21 to 28 farming from this patch, so I assume if everything's grown in the other one, I should get about 33. So everything in this patch is grown as well, and I was just thinking about something when I was making these super composts. I should probably go and get some volcanic ash so so I can make ultra compost. I really wasn't even considering that, so before I come back here and make any more compost in the future, I'm definitely going to go and mine some of that. 21 to 32 farming from both of those patches, and I also have 10 guam leaves right now. I'm finally getting to doing this. These two are way well overdue tasks to be completed. So that's fletch an oak shortbow for 10 points, and also fletch a willow shortbow for 50 points. Monk's friend completed 10 more points, and with these law runes now, I can do another task. I need to go to Varrock anyway, so this works out really well. Just simply teleporting to Varrock is going to be another task worth 50 points. Now that I'm up here, I need to go and get a Slayer task. So I should be able to get 3 more tasks completed here. First one, get an assignment, 45 goblins. Would have been perfect for when I went for my chef's hat. But I also need to trade him and buy a spiny helmet and an enchanted gem. Go ahead and equip this. That's another one. And the final one is to use the gem to check my task. Sadly, none of those are 50 points. They're all 10 points, but regardless, it's 3 easy tasks out of the way. I'm on my way up here to do another task, but I also need to kill a guard. If you guys look really quickly, you'll also see the use of the relic that I got where I attack much quicker. I cannot wait to do Slayer with a whip or de-simmy with that, man. It's gonna be crazy. There's a task to equip any adamant weapon. If you guys are trying to do this one, the cheapest weapon I could possibly find is this Addy dagger here. It's 816 GP. Unless you get it from like a drop or something. I don't think there's a store that has anything cheaper than that, and it's also a 50-point task, so it's definitely worth it for the 800 GP. For this next one, there's like 5 or 6 tasks that all go together, and they revolve around me doing construction. First thing I'm going to do is talk to the estate agent and buy a house. I'm pretty sure it's 1k GP, so there's the house. There's another task for entering your house, and also for building a room in your house, building an oak larder in your house. I'm going to be doing all those in a little bit. I want to do the construction mini quest because it gives 400 construction XP. 8 times rate, so I'll get 3,200 XP from this quest. So it wasn't just the XP that I got from finishing the quest, I also got to level 19 just from building all the stuff in his house. So almost a 1 to 25 just from doing that mini quest. I got my 1k back for buying my house, and also a bunch of supplies in here, some nice teleports and stuff. So I need level 33 in order to build an oak larder, which is going to be 50 more points. The planks that I have here might honestly end up being enough. If it's not, I'm just going to make enough to get to 33. So there's the oak larder built. You guys remember like a few minutes ago in this video when I said I wanted to try to keep my GP as long as possible? Well, doing construction pretty much deleted all of it. I only have 3.7k left. Thankfully, I did get this task over with. I actually need to head back over to Arty Knights to get more GP, because the next thing I want to do is kill tree spirits for a rune axe before my level gets too high. Since those things do scale with your level, if I get too high, they're going to end up being like level 120, and it's just going to make it so much harder to get. So you guys remember when I talked about these wines here and how I was hoping the store would restock instantly. If you see I buy 5, trade him again, I can keep buying jugs of wine here. These actually heal 11 hit points, so they're really, really good for food. And it's going to be by far the best food I can think of for doing Arty Knights. And the best thing about them is they literally cost 1 GP each. I'm going to stop here. This should be enough GP for now. 12k. I think I still have 3k in the bank, so about 15k more. I ended up gaining 200k more thieving XP, and the wines are working amazingly here. I'm gonna go to the rune shop and buy a bunch of fire strikes. I think I'll probably get like 500 or 600 of them. It's a 1 in 40 drop rate on the rune axe, so it could end up taking a while. It's really simple to kill. You just go ahead and cut this tree over here, and then you run behind the bush and safe spot it. I reset my mage counter so I can see how much XP I gained from this whole thing. I really hope I don't go super dry in it, because if I do, it's gonna end up costing me a ton of money. Well, there's 500 casts down and still no rune axe. I've got a ton of myth axes and 2 adamant axes. Also, I gained 45k magic XP, so I'm just gonna go and buy 500 more casts and come back here. Okay, I don't really want to complain about this because I finally got it. It took almost 100,000 freaking XP. I did 500 more, and I went about another 500 casts, which I didn't end up having to use. But it's whatever, I got it, I'm freaking done with this. 42 to 53 magic from doing this. I guess one thing that was nice about going dry there in a way is I got 244 nature runes from it, and I'm only 2 levels off being able to use high elk. Since this took so long though, I'm gonna go and do a farm run again. Everything in Arty and Cammy grew without dying, so 32 to 36 farming from that. And also 13 more guam leaves. I'm going to be saving all these until I unlock Asgarnia, just so it's easier to get Aya Newts. I need to do this before I completely forget about it. I got a sapphire from doing tree spirits, and cutting one of these is another 10-point task. So going down the list of things I have, I think I'm going to move into doing Runecrafting next, since I haven't really started it at all. It's still sitting at level 5. I need to mine 200 essence because it's a 50-point task to make 200 essence into any rune. I might end up doing like 500 or something just because ZMI is so good. I will be showing you guys a really good method to do ZMI if you have the last recall relic. First relic coming in handy again as well. All of this is just getting doubled and sent to my bank, so I can literally just full AFK this. 500 pure essence banked. I got 20,000 total mining XP from that. I didn't really keep track of how long it took. If I had to give a vague idea, it was probably around 20 minutes. So the method that I'm going to be using to do this involves the Crystal of Memories and also the seed pod that you get from Monkey Madness 2. So I need to go get that from King Narnod. So when you guys have the Crystal of Memories and the seed pod, you need to make your way over to ZMI. You actually have to run through here the first time to get all the way to the altar. So you might as well bring a whole inventory of pure essence with you on the first run. Also, if you don't have protection prayers and you want to be safe with it, you can always just take the long route. There's nobody here right now, so if I were to take the short route, I would probably get destroyed since it's multi-combat. This whole method is insanely simple. Once you get here, all you have to do is use your seed pod to commune, and when you do that, this Crystal of Memories is actually going to save that location that you teleported from. So you're going to go up the ladder here and then run south over to the bank. Once you get here, all you have to do is take out another inventory of essence, and then you just press teleport back on your Crystal of Memories, and it literally takes you right next to the altar. And you just continue doing this back and forth. Like, it's actually kind of crazy how good this is, which makes me even more happy that I decided to choose it. I'm already up to 19 Runecrafting, and that is the end of all of my essence. So 500 got me from level 5 to 42. I didn't make too many law runes because I'm not really towards the level for it that much. But I made like 5 or 6 of them, which will be helpful. And I did also start getting nature runes from it too. So in the future, from higher levels, I'm getting a ton of really, really good runes from this. Okay, so at the point you guys are seeing this, it's actually the end of day 1 for me. I believe you guys are going to be seeing this on day 3. Videos will catch up eventually when these start taking a lot more time to post. But I did end up sleeping for 8 hours, which means I'm really far behind. There's people still who haven't slept. I think it's been out for 30 hours now. Like I said in the video before my first one, I'm not going to be sacrificing sleep for this. I'm still going to try to play like 15 hours a day, but I want to try to get a minimum of like 8 hours of sleep. So I was looking through the tasks I've written down, and there's a few of them that have to deal with the range, like enter the range guild. I think there's some tasks at 50 as well, so I'm just going to level up my range. I just went and got all the short bows I could use, and I made all of those arrows from before as well. Since I got 4,000 feathers, I decided to just go and make the rest of those. I'm just going to be ranging goblins and cows for this. It's pretty much what I do on every single one of my accounts. I also just realized that this works out super nice for me since goblins are my slayer task. If you guys remember when I went and got that task, it was actually goblins. And of course, on the first kill back here, I get a freaking chef's hat. 40 ranged, and I still have 164 arrows left. I got a few more hit points levels with it too. Getting really close to 1k total. I got a few more tasks done there. Equip a maple short bow, that was for 30 ranged, and I also got some points for completing my first slayer task. So I'm gonna head over to the range guild. There is one more thing I found that I can do, and that's craft a leather body. So I have my cowhide here. I need to go and get some thread and a needle as well, and I'll see you guys up there. Circum, 2 more tasks. Number 1, enter the range guild. It's another 50 points, and there should be somewhere in here for me to tan this cowhide. There we go. So make soft leather, and I need to make this into a leather body. There's another task completed. I figured once again, since I'm up here, I might as well go through all of my herb patches and my allotments. I've run out of pretty much all the seeds I can use. I only have 1 more herb seed left and enough to do like 1 more patch worth of cabbages. My first patch from Artie, 2 things died, so I ended up having to just super compost 3 empty patches so I could get my level 40. So that was, I think, 4 more levels. I believe I was 36 before that. I'm completely out of seeds though. I'd have to go back to Master Farmer or go buy some really crappy seeds from Draenor if I wanted to keep going. For now, I think 40 is a decent level to just chill at. This will probably end up being a theme on the end of a lot of my videos. As you guys are probably aware by now, every time I'm editing, I'm going to be chilling either barb fishing or fishing cromwans. Shout out to Dr. Yokai, I hope I said that right. But yeah, I'm going to edit the video, chill here, and I'll see you guys back when I'm done. I finished editing my video about 2 or 3 minutes ago, but I was so close to this level, I wanted to get it. So I started off here at 68 fishing, and now I'm at 76. Also got 4 strength levels, and I went from 43 to 51 agility. 700k fishing XP just from sitting here editing a video. I'm so happy that instead of like last league, I'd always log out and not do anything AFK. But doing this through all the videos I have to edit over time is gonna probably turn out to be like 20 or 30 million fishing XP over time. I am going to be ending this one here though. Per usual, I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I hope you're looking forward to the next one. The goal for the next video is definitely going to be unlock the new region and maybe even try to get the new relic. But thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow.